Well, as a new agent, I mean, a lot of new agents come in and you don't really know what to do with yourself, or how do you spend your days? What were those days like early on the
They're
team?
structured, which is good because, as you know, I had done some buyers previously on my own, but that was a hyper focused on listings. And I went on usually 3 listing appointments a day
Oh my
after
goodness.
my calls. And I was taking between 3 and 7 new listings every week. So it was intense because she spent a lot of money on different types of lead sources.
Right.
They were coming in from everywhere, and it was so that alone. I mean, that's a training that you can't get most anywhere.
How did that develop?
I didn't want to work with buyers, and that was the only way I was going to come over to the team. So I made 25% of the 3% at closing. Didn't even make 50% of it,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was still a great paycheck. It was steady, and I focused on the volume more so than each individual transaction.
So
Mhm.
the value, part of the value of being on a team, and help me explain this a little bit, because I have been on my own. I haven't really been on a team, but I've seen how teams work. You give up some of the commission, but you should be getting something in return for that, right?
Yeah, give it 75% of it, and you also still paid a cap. So it's a lot of money you're giving up. But if you look at it like that, I don't think a team is the right place for you. You kind of have to look at it like, all right, I'm part of this team. I've got people that can help me, and I'm not looking at each transaction. I'm looking at the bigger picture. How many am I closing a month? And still making a lot of money.
Right.
So it's a bigger job for sure if you're working with a good team.
So you were on the team, but then you went out on your own, right? I mean, and so you banked a lot of money. You were making big money with that 25% split. How'd you get rolling on your own?
Well, my sponsor and the team leader was let go from the company, so from EXP. So I had a decision to make to kind of go with them and do something new, or stay with EXP. So I just decided to call my sponsor, Dan Beer in California, and kind of learn about the CXP model. I really didn't want to like change brokerages again. I already had clients and friends and family. Oh, I thought, with Keller Williams. Oh, now you're with EXP. And the last thing I wanted to do was change brokerages every 6 months. So
No.
I said, I'm just going to give this a try. And I had a lot more time back then. I did take some of my listings with me, which was great. So I wasn't just out there in barren wasteland. I probably had about 10 listings I took with me. And then a couple of buyers. That was pretty much it. And started going to a lot of the classes in the EXP world. So yeah, so I really put my focus on the studying part of it when I first went out on my own. Really learning the scripts that he had shared with me. And then I really focused in on calling for sale by owners because I did figure out I liked listings a lot and I would prefer to do listings. So I would call, at least 20 people a day. I didn't have enough money to pay for Zillow at that time. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this business, I got to do this business. And this is what these successful people have told me to do.
Right. Well, and that's what a lot of agents getting started